How you doing? Social mediaville? So, you guys, I'm semi a commercial driver. I drive under Class C and whatever. So, as a professional driver, I see a lot of stuff on the road, and I have something to say to all you guys that like to cut people off in traffic, and you have this like dog eat dog Machiavellian survival of the fittest type of mentality to driving. Like, you get mad at people going too slow, and you try to weave in and out of traffic, and you're always looking ahead to get ahead of others and cut your way through up the line. And check this out. I have been one of those kind of drivers, and I believe there's a safe way to do it. The safe way is keeping a huge space cushion between you and the vehicle in front of you. But this is the problem in California. If you drive like that, and if you leave an adequate space between you and the person in front of you, called a space cushion, plenty of time to stop in case of an emergency, other people take advantage. They see you as a slow driver, whether you're in the right lane or not, and they keep cutting in front of you and cutting in front of you and cutting in front of you. Right now, this person, because I'm like a big commercial vehicle, and people look for those vehicles to cut in front of because they're slower, and they're not expecting that person to that person's on the clock. That person is they're working, and they're banking on that person not being able to do road rage on them because they have a professional guideline, right? Well, here's the thing, man. This person cut in front of me, and at the last moment tried to take a left turn, which was left of me, and just ignored blind spots in this big ass truck. Cut in front of that big truck because this person was too lazy. Didn't have the foresight to get into the right lane, to get into the correct lane, to take a left turn, to get into the correct lane at the right time. Tried to do it last minute, and was too lazy to go up a block to take a U-turn, right? In a regular sized car, even. And I gotta let you know, you guys are living, those kind of people, you're living in a fantasy land, because I don't know, like, you're always behind a screen, you're always watching TV, and like car wrecks and blood and guts and violence and being smashed up and everything. It happens to someone else. You don't understand the impact. You don't understand the spine jarring, loud, emotional trauma that can bring, and how that can alter your life. And I'm not trying to be a douchebag, but people are busy, and people have lives, and people have a set schedule, and some people follow the laws. If that person were to get hurt, killed, were to get run over, smashed, caused a huge incident, I'm not going to sit there and vouch for you. I'm not going to get out of my car and try to break out the jaws of life. I'm not going to try to like salvage you from your vehicle. I got shit to do. I'm not having a very good day. You're going to stay in that car bunched up on fire with possibly other people who didn't see you going like 60 miles an hour, just careening into you. Bah, bah, bah. And you're going to become a ghost, hovering above your body, looking at the stupidity that you just did, understanding that you just halted everybody else's day, understanding that you just messed over your family, that because you got this mentality of like dog eat dog, survival of the fittest, like I need to be first, I don't have patience, like, oh geez, I was thinking about how I forgot to get Hawaiian bread at the store, let me go last minute, like, because of your negligence, because of your lack of respect for your fellow man, now you're a bunched up corpse that looks all sad and disfigured and all mauled with a horrified look on your face. And your family has to come and see that. The coroner, there's going to be strangers touching your body. There's going to be like an undertaker eventually that you don't know if he's a creep touching your fucking body. Like, people don't get paid a lot to be that professional. You're gonna have some fucking weird kid that likes to play with dead bodies, messing with their body to look semi-presentable to your family that you can't explain that you're sorry for, realizing that you were like, when you're hovering above your body in the afterlife, realizing, dang, my inconsistency, my lack of respect for my fellow human being, my lack of patience, my apathy, and just being an all-around douchebag not only messed up everybody else's day, probably hurt other people. So now you passed away with other people knowing that you caused this big accident. You're going to have emergency service personnel that you just made their day harder. They've seen everything. They're, oh, mija, oh, mijo. No one's going to be sympathetic to your corpse. It's going to be a bunch of strangers that you just interrupted their day. And your family is going to pay the price. And a person like me, I've had a bad day. I got stupid shit going on at work. I got somewhere to be, and I'm abiding by the laws. I'm just going to go around your car and keep carrying on. And that's on you. So, you guys who like to drive like a maniac, I'm pretty sure if we all abided by that space cushion, the gridlock traffics would really wind down. I mean, nobody would probably be going 60 or 70 miles an hour. Well, everybody, instead of being a dead-end parking lot, would probably be floating to work at like 30 miles an hour if we all just abided by this fucking space cushion that you guys ignore. It's stupid. It's idiotic. You're not only going to get yourself killed, and you're going to get your body examined and touched by a bunch of strangers, and fuck over your family, but no one's going to care. They're gonna shake their head, go, you fucking idiot. They're going to drive around you, and you're going to be stuck in your car on fire, hovering above your body in the afterlife, realizing that you're a fucking idiot.